to my channel, Statements by Rainbow. Of course, I am Rainbow. Now, I know if you've been watching my channel, you've been wondering where I've been, right? Now, the ones who just came, ain't never watched, hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you share, okay? I just got finished washing my hair. There you go. So, we got lost. The struggle is real. Struggle real, right? So, we're going to get into that. I got my robe on, my little prayer robe, chilling. So, where have I been? Life has been lifing. And when I mean lifing, I mean the good and the bad, shall I say. The good and the bad. And it's just like, this year, and we only in month 7. And me already mentally knowing already things that I have coming and that I need to do. So let me see. January, I'm still with y'all. Came up to my year of my business, which I was so proud of, that I held it down for a whole year with business. That's wonderful. And when I mean hold it down, I don't mean that, I just got business and I do something here and there. No. Your business, I was doing it all. So I had that. Then the wife decided, hey, this the year we gonna see about buying a house. If you're a homeowner, you know how that process go, right? Yeah, it ain't that easy. On our end, we did everything we needed to do. Of course, it was breezing. It was in between me having clients, dealing with customers, on top of going to my regular job, on top of I'm looking at houses with the realtor. There was days that she was nice enough, shout out to Cindy, that's our girl, she has became family, that, she having to wait till my wife get off so we go look at a house. That was one thing. Then, of course, you have children. And, them children, oh, they life be lifing too. Not like ours, but it be lifing. They be dealing with some stuff. So I had a situation with one kid that we're gonna just say that the Lord. Oh my goodness, the Lord. He even still with the situation, the Lord, he has his hands on it. And, prayer, honesty, and letting God have his way. Letting God have his way is the best way to put it. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes it can be unfortunate. But prayer. Tears, all kinds of stuff. It was going on. Then I had another kid dealing with something. I said, these kids trying to kill me. I think they're trying to kill me. I'm trying to deal with what they got going on, and Lord, I wasn't ready. I was not ready. But I wasn't ready. But me being who I was and who I am, that certain things already were in the back of my mind of the possibilities, that I'm one of those people that I think of what could happen. So with the what coulds, they came. And even though that's like saying, You're gonna be a parent. You know how you're gonna be as a parent, and I'm gonna be ready for this when this and this has happened. Or I'm getting married, or I'm gonna get a job, or I'm gonna get this car, I'm gonna get this business. That when this and this happen, I'm gonna do this and that. It don't come that way, because when you're dealing with other people, it ain't just you that you can control or deal with. You got to deal with other people. So yeah, life was happening. So brought the house. If you've been here, you see background a little different. Brought the house. Proud, proud, proud moment. Um, and I go back again. A process. It seemed like we were breezing. We were cruising. We had a closing date. Uh-uh.
Uh-uh. No, you won't be.
Literally 2 hours before closing day, on closing day, there was a hiccup. Not on our end. The sellers, on the sellers end. That yeah, not today. Hopefully next week. Hopefully in 2 weeks. So I had to deal with that. On top of these children situations were coming at the same at the same time, right? So dealing with that. Then I had something going on at my job. There was something going on at the job. And what I say, the Lord, like I got tears in my eyes because the Lord, He was testing your girl. When I say testing, like how you, it got to the point that people say, "How you doing?" I don't know. I'm just waiting for the next thing to come. I'm sitting here. What next? What next, God? What do you got next up your sleeve that you about to throw at me? It was like I'm playing baseball. You know, that's how it was going. So, job situation at the job ain't paying out what should have the way it should have. But as I say, God has a reason for everything. It didn't pan out the way I feel the proper way of things should have went. So I had to deal with that. Still, still have my thoughts and reservations on it. Then a life change. One of the kids is no longer in the home. So yeah, I had to deal with that. Um, hmm, hmm. And still dealing with that because it ain't a smooth process. But you know, I don't know. Maybe there's some bitterness on the other end. I don't know. I'm gonna just say this. I don't like co-parenting. I don't like co-parenting. And when I say I don't like it, it's not that I have a problem with it, because I have one child, no problems, no problems at all. But this other parent, definitely, definitely want to give me the hardest time. Definitely. And I'm being, I'm being cool, laid back, just doing what I'm supposed to do as a parent, and giving grace, giving grace, being calm, and You know, as long as my son knows I love him, I love him, I love him with all my heart. When I say I love my child, I love all my kids, whether the ones I birthed or the ones that I got within marriage. I love all four of my children, all four, grown to the youngest. I love all four of my kids. So, and I just want him to know, right? So that's what's been going on, y'all. Then I had a little side hustle going as well that took off. Um, what had some? My wife was dealing with some deaths in her family. Then had one of my good friends to get married. Let's see what else. Mm, mm, mm. Found out one of my clients had passed. One of my relatives, their grandparent passed, in which they used to be one of my clients when I was younger, when I used to be all into doing hair. So lots of stuff. Just been like life. And so then, of course, buying the house. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like a lot of boxes. I don't like looking at boxes every day. Like, as y'all see my background, right? I'm in my bathroom. Me and my wife's bathroom. So, when I say your girl went in overtime, to make sure everything was done within 1 month. And when I say 1 month, 1 month that every single thing was done. It's like, your little knickknacks, boxes, little and stuff like that was like the only thing that was not done. And when I say it took us 2 weeks to move, y'all. And within the 2 weeks, me trying to move, unpack, and decorate. Move, unpack, decorate. Yeah, 1 month. And we got a lot of stuff. Like I said, it took 2 weeks to move from out where we was at and to where we are. Your girl was on overdrive. I had injuries. Like, your girl hurt her finger. Had to go to the emergency room. About lost the tip of my finger. Yeah, about lost the tip of my finger. So, and the craziest thing, I had just took my nails off like 2 days prior or the day before, something like that. Between 2 days to a day before, and messing with the curtain rod. Y'all. And what's the saying? Trying to be fast and not wait on nobody, want to do stuff yourself. Because I'm the only one in the house that I'm like, this got to be done, this got to be done, this, you need to do this, you need to do that. Okay, I need you to have this done by this day. And the curtain rod, I ordered the curtain rod, right? And couldn't find out it was too small for where I was putting it at. So, one of the extendable curtain rods, that thing was bony. One of them little bony, like literally about that thick, bony curtain rod. That was not what I thought I was ordering. Amazon got me. And so I was trying to rig something up, y'all. Fooling in the curtain rod. Trying to push the curtain rod like with the screwdriver, but there's a spring inside that makes the rod extend. So inside, I done pulled the one end apart, and there's the spring inside. So me taking the screwdriver and keep trying to push that rod, mess with that rod. I mean the spring inside of it. Oh, that hurt it. Look, that hurt it. And that's the finger it happened on. So it did just that. My finger went down through the rod. So when it went, the rods shot through my finger. And like I said, me just doing that, it hurts. So I had something on it. the rod went through my finger, through my fingernail. It's healing, but as y'all see right there, y'all probably can't see it like I'm. So you see, it's like a bubble right there. It's tender. Went through my nail, immediately went through my finger, and literally, blood gushing out. I'm hollering and screaming. I'm like this, holding my finger. I'm on the floor. I'm on my knees, praying position, hollering. 2 seconds later, my daughter called. And my daughter was calling because, of course, we just moved. So she still was going to school from the old house. So I had to pick her up. So she's calling. Like, she normally calls every day to say, hey, I'm on the school bus. Or, you know. So then let me know I need to be headed out the house. When I say, I'm like, oh my God, she is calling. This will happen right now. So I'm trying to answer the phone, and I'm hollering. And she's on the other end. Mommy, Mom, what's wrong? And I can't even talk because it hurt so bad. She was like, do I need to call somebody? All I could get out was, tell somebody, come in the house, come in the room, call somebody to come in the house with me. She thought that somebody had broken the house and was trying to rather take my goods or rob me or whatever. So she was trying to figure out if she needed to call the police or what. So like I said, all I could get out was tell somebody to come in the house. So my first thought process is, let me go put it on, you think of losing a limb. Because it hurts so bad, yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I just know it hurt, and all I see is blood. I'm thinking, honestly, at this point, tuck the tip off. I'm thinking, literally, because when it did it literally, like I said, because the curtain rod is circle, I had pretty much a half a circle to it went at the tip. So pretty much, if you can see, when it, let me do it from this side. So from on this angle, as you see, like I said, it's healing. It went pretty much around. It caught the whole finger. You see right there. And like I said, it's growing back. So it went all the way. And so at that time I couldn't see. It was just bleeding so bad. So I had to my first thought was, when you lose a limb, put it on ice. So I just so happened had a mason jar sitting on the counter. First thing was put some ice in the mason jar, stick my finger in the jar. And then the boys come, which it was the oldest, and I think my nephew was over here, I think. Anyway, they like, what's wrong? What's going on? They thinking my whole finger gone at this point. As much blood was coming out. And I'm still, it hurt. I called my wife to tell her what's going on. And she was like, do I need to leave work? I was like, I don't know. Just stand by. And so, mind you, my daughter still need to be picked up, right? So now I got to come up with a plan. I'm hurting, I'm in pain. I got to come up with a plan. How she going to get from the bus stop to home? And I got to go to the emergency room. So I'm like, okay. I tell my other son, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to need you to either take a lift or something, and you go over there, get her, and y'all come on back to the house. Because I got to go. And so then I thought about it. I needed to go past that way anyway. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop you off halfway, and you can just walk the rest of the way. And by this time, he talks to his sister and stuff, seeing where she at. And I come out the house, the neighbors, they had a whole conversation with me. And they don't even know what's going on with my finger, right? Because I got it now wrapped. I got the ice I got some ice wrapped up in a paper towel at this point once I done got in the car. So I'm in the car and they don't know because I got my hand down. And so they just talking to me and we talking about something and they just talking and my son get in the car and I'm just like, okay, I gotta go to the emergency room. And they was like, oh, go. I'm just like, so now it's like, okay, it's getting a little better, because the ice on it, so it's kind of like numbing it up a little bit, right? And I'm like, oh shit, I think I'm losing feeling or something. So dropped my son off to his sister because she had already started walking by this point. So dropped him off, get to the first place. I went to the first little patient first place, and they was like, oh, we don't handle stuff like that. You're going to have to go to the emergency room or the other patient first. Like, you see, what? You see, my hand is just bleeding, and then I'm telling you what I did, and you don't want to see me. Okay. So I call my wife, tell her, yeah, they won't see me. I got to go to another one. Okay, but I don't know where the location of that one at, so I'm looking it up, and get there. And then the ice. And then, mind you, I ain't got much battery on my phone either. So then they don't notice nothing going on when I walk in, right? I done sat myself in, sit down. And so now the ice done melted fully. And now we got a heartbeat. It's beating. So it's beating, right? And I go up to the front and I was like, do you have some ice back there? Cause it done melted and I was, oh no. She was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, when you came in, I thought you was holding a purse. Come to the back. So she comes to the back. I go to the back and they're like, what happened? I tell her, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna let somebody from the back come take a peep at it and see how bad it is. So the lady come from the back. She come look. She was like, okay, come on, to the back. She was, cover that up. Ooh, that hurts. Cover that on back up. That's right, go to the back. I'm just like, I think people say this type of stuff. Oh, God, so, go to the back. And they talk to me and they're like, oh, we got to wash it. We got to clean it. What? Huh? How you about to clean it? And I was like, is it gonna burn? She was like, I have no idea, ma'am, but at least it'll be clean. I was like, that ain't a good answer. That ain't a good answer for me. At this point, I'm scared because I haven't really. I've had one injury, one serious injury, I guess. And that was when I was a teenager. Other than that, I think I sprung our ankle. That's it. So I ain't had no injury. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous as heck. So she cleaned it up. It didn't burn. When the doctor came in, he looking at it and he was like, Kurt and Rod did this. That's just the first. Yes, sir. Yes, Kurt and Rod. I mean, what you think? I got into a fight with my mate and they chopped my finger up. Tried to chop my finger up. It was the Kurt and Rod. Excuse me. So dealt with that. Had to get stitches and everything. Next injury. Whoo, my ankle. Fooling with them goddamn gone kids. Messed my ankle up. I don't feel like getting into detail about it, but I messed my ankle up. Moving forward of the ankle, the next morning, it hurted so bad. When I woke up to use the bathroom at 4 o'clock in the morning, I tapped my wife to help me get out the bed. And when I say it hurt so bad that me trying to take the pressure and that be on the foot. So I'm hopping on one foot while she holding me up on this side, and I'm trying to inch my way on in this bathroom, and that foot dangling, and the gravity, it was like It hurt so bad. That man, no, I don't want none of that. Let me go. I'm crawling to the bathroom. I'm crawling. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? I was, nope, no walking for me. We gonna sit in this bed and lay up and prop this ankle up, and that's it. That's it. Nothing more. My wife was so sweet. She went and got me a cane, y'all. She went and got me a cane because I feel like I needed crutches, but the cane, it did help. And when I had to take my son back, oh, that was the first time leaving out the house to take my son back. And I had to get to that car. For a good week or two, your girl was raggedy. Like, I was moving like somebody grainy. Like, and even now, my ankle still ain't right. It still ain't right, y'all. Like, me being on it too long, it hurts. Me laying in the bed and say, this is that's my leg and this is my foot. If I try to tip it that way and put my other foot on top of it, can't do that. Can't do that. So yeah, it's still messed up. And as you see, my finger is still tender. The little thing that you slide on, I wear it. Lately, I haven't been wearing it as much. I wear it when it starts like hurting, when it starts feeling, because at certain points, me using my hands too much, it started getting tender. So that's what we're going on. Oh, and then my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law. I guess she's my favorite, but I don't like her for real. No, I'm playing. My sister-in-law is getting married, so I guess who's in charge of everything. And I mean everything. Me. Love me. Little old me is in charge of everything. So all the RSVPs, they come to me. Me gotta figure out this seating arrangement. That's on me. Cooking, that's on me. Decorating, that's on me. Get the music right, that's on me. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Yeah. All on me. In which I told Lee yesterday, I said, I've been looking at more wedding stuff. Like, I'm getting married. Like, I feel like I'm getting married. So, that's what my life consumes of. My little side hustle I had going. People were like, what's going on when you getting yourself back together? Come on. Clients, customers, all that. And then I left y'all. So today, mark the day. I'm trying to get it back together, right? I'm trying to get it back together. So I said I need to start recording more. Yeah, I need to start recording more. And as y'all know, if y'all looked at videos, this was solely one. It's for to help people. Might give you a little inspiration, might, teach you something. And this is my legacy that I decided I I wanted to have. Getting to me a little bit better. Something, as long as YouTube is around, that my children and family, friends, and whomever else might get a little bit better understanding of me, get to see deep down in whatever I decide to choose to show or give or say, right? So, I'm back. I'm going to be recording. I ain't about to promise y'all no video twice a week. I ain't about to promise you one every week. But you'll definitely get one. At least once a month. Yeah, at least once a month. I can't give you that. Right? So, life has been lifing, and I'm still here. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Oh, speaking of that, yeah. And, the anniversary of a child that was dear to my heart. Before I even had my own children, it was the anniversary of his passing. So I had to deal with that. Um, mm, mm. Yeah, life. Woo, woo, Little old life of mine. This little life of mine. I'm gonna say this. Right. We all go through things, right? Some things is easier than others to deal with. And me and my wife, we were just having a conversation the other day. And she was talking about something and a couple of people giving up on life, right? And she said it's selfish that people will give up on life and not think about their loved ones when they do such things. And she said, especially as a parent, excuse me, y'all. She was saying it was selfish, and everybody's thought process is different, right? You may be a mother, you may be a father, you may be a sister, a aunt, a cousin, brother, in law, whomever, right? We're human, and we deal with things. Stuff come our way, unexpected, and what is the manual as a what is the manual on how to deal with these things? People say, "Oh, go talk to somebody. Talk about it." A person may feel talking does not fix what they're dealing with. That's just talking about it. They need action, right? So it can come to a point that they feel like, you know what, I'm so sick and tired of all that I'm dealing with or been through. I can't take this no more. I don't want to be here, right? Who on earth is most important to you? Is it yourself or is it your loved ones and friends, right? And I was telling her, I said, well, these people can love you. You might do hurt them if you take certain measures to not be here anymore. But at the end of the day, you got to live with yourself, right? So I just named y'all some things I've been dealing with for the last couple of months and stuff, right? And I didn't even get real deep into it. But, I told you, I feel like somebody trying to take me out on the low. Like there was a hidden camera, like, we get him, we gonna get him, we gonna get him somewhere. We got him, we got him. And I'm just like, am I being pranked? Like, is this a show or like what's going on, right? So, so all that I dealt with, just because I'm talking to you about it right now, right? That don't mean I ain't still dealing with it. It don't mean I ain't still going through certain stuff. Other things I named, right? See, look, me trying to show y'all my finger. I done hurt my finger. It's tender now. So, still dealing with certain stuff, right? Nobody can feel my pain. Nobody can know what is going on in my head, how I'm really feeling deep down inside, but me. I could try to explain it to you. You might understand it a little bit, but you ain't feeling it. You can feel bad for me because I'm dealing with it, but you ain't feeling it. You ain't dealing. You might have went through some of the same things, but everybody don't deal with it the same. So anyway, that's what I'm saying is life is going to life. Like it is no stopping it. It ain't no stopping it. And all I can say, you got to have a support system. You got to have some outlets and do what you can to better certain situations and things if it's possible to do so, right? Um, if that job stressing you out, I know you got bills. I understand. Believe me, I understand. um, find another job. Find now. Don't go just quitting. Cause you ain't gonna say Rainbow told me to quit. That ain't what I said. I said go find something else. But honestly, if it's to the point you ready to snap, crackle, and pop somebody, you go ahead and leave that job today. Don't worry about a 2 weeks notice. Don't. If you know, let this say one more goddamn thing to me. This gonna be the last thing she say or he say. Go ahead. Yeah. This gonna be my last day. I can't do it for these reasons. I ain't trying to go to jail. Whatever it takes, maybe you go ahead and leave it. But figure it out. Figure it out. Previous videos I have done talking about suicide. So yeah, y'all. I hope when life is lifing for you that you have more better days than bad days, right? And within those bad days, they don't last too long, and that you learn a lesson out of those bad days and are able to overcome and later on look back and be grateful for those bad days and use those bad days to help someone else that's going to endure the same thing that you're enduring that you consider so bad at this moment, that now you don't overcome it, that it don't even look as bad as it did when you were in it, right? Yeah, that's what I got for y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day.